everybody? Stinky MD back here again. Gen 9 random battles, we're still at it, still finding my groove. I have a lot of games to show you. Just as I begin, I think part of the process for team building for me is like playing the games, of course, and getting an understanding, and then watching them back, basically recording these videos and getting an understanding for like, I think I kind of like that Pokemon. I kind of like that move or that interaction. Random battle doesn't really create a lot of opportunities for unique interactions like I like. Like, you won't have a Pokemon using gravity. Although you probably shouldn't be using gravity in random singles anyway. So maybe it's more of a random doubles thing that I should try out. But anyway, this is going to be a bit of a warm-up. I can already tell you this one gets cut off short. But after this, we'll get into the main event, which is just a second battle in the video. Let's get into it. Stinky MD versus Plural Grapes. I'm going to choose Lunala. You're going to choose Gyarados because, of course, random battles just get whatever. I'm going to switch out into Inteleon. I don't know. It's interesting how we both switch. I was afraid of Crunch, just like inherently from Gyarados level up, I guess. Dusk Noir is going to use Poltergeist. It's so interesting, the pronunciation of that Pokemon name, because I used to call it Dusknoir, but you know, Dusk Noir. That's pretty interesting. Dusk Noir is going to take on my Inteleon, and I'm going to choose Heracross. I'm going to use knockoff on Dusk Noir, and Dusk Noir is going to go down. Greninja's going to come out. I'm going to click knockoff. I got the Moxie boost, so I'm feeling pretty good, but Hydro Pump's going to come out and do a little under half, so I'm just going to be scared and switch out into the Sun. I'm going to resist, and you're going to be shooting me with Hydro Pump in the Sun. You're going to Ice Beam me and do big damage, but fortunately, I switched for a good reason to click this big bad U-turn and go back out into Lunala, and so now I'm less afraid of Gyarados for some reason. But anyway, this is where our battle gets cut short. It actually turns out that my opponent ran out of time. I don't know why I say this video. Honestly, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know why I saved it. But let's just ignore this one. This was a nice warm-up. Let's jump into the next battle. Okay. Quickly jumping over into the next battle. Let's just throw away the first one. I don't know why I recorded it, but I figured it'd be a nice warm-up. I feel like I'm better when, you know, my lips are moving and my voice is voicing, and I don't have to start from the jump because I can get pretty rambly, like I'm getting right now. So let's jump into it. Stinky MD versus Lord Marcos 98. You're going to lead Charizard. I'm going to lead Honchkrow. A battle in the air, and of course you're going to set up right away because this is random battle. I'm going to click U-turn and get a crit, do 8%. I'm going to go on to Grimmsnarl and Reflect, and I'm so glad I did that because I would have got smacked. Parting Shot's going to come out, and Grimmsnarl is actually a really good Pokemon in this. And Grimmsnarl is just a good Pokemon in general, but being able to switch in, get the Prankster Parting Shot off, Blaziken's going to come out and just boost for me. I'm going to click Swords Dance, live whatever you just tried to throw out there. I have Life Orb on, so I'm living on a clock. You're going to do Chansey, and I'm going to take great pleasure to knock you out of the park. I don't know why you threw that out there. But, I mean, look, maybe you threw it out there because you have better stuff, but I will happily take that out too. Slacking gone, and I just did a 3-for-1 trade. Hopefully I don't blow a lead. Oh my goodness, it's Iron Hands. I am feigning excitement because I did see this, but it's so exciting to... Wow. Did you see that? Like, Iron Hands, like, moved. I don't know. All of a sudden, I'm noticing these Pokemon, like, movements and stuff. You have Hypno come out. I actually have a weird story about Hypno. So when I was younger, I played Pokemon Soul Silver. Obviously when I was younger, I'm telling a story about my past. This was obviously when I was younger. I don't know why I'm cutting myself off to do this. I played Pokemon Soul Silver, and they used to have those little Pokewalkers, those little trinkets that you point at your DS and you're able to transfer Pokemon to and from. Essentially what I used it for was to train my Pokemon when I was at school. You like have it on your hip because it was a pedometer, a thing that counts your steps, and basically you'd walk around and Hypno or whatever Pokemon you'd have would get experience points.
Are you kidding me? Not my Chikorita.
With your favorite Pokémon by your side, you can explore the vast Johto region while you catch, battle, and trade Pokémon. And with the new Pokéwalker accessory, you can level up, catch Pokémon, find items, and connect with friends. Experience Pokémon like never before. New Pokémon Heart Gold and Soul Silver version games, only for Nintendo DS and Nintendo DSi. Rated E for everyone.
Points. Another thing you could do with it is you could point it at other Pokewalkers, like you could huddle up in the bathroom and point Pokewalkers at Pokewalkers. And I only say it like that in that very weird way because it's something I did. I don't think that makes it better, but it's just, a thing you could do, or you could just bring it to school and be regular. But then the teacher would take it away because they see a Pokeball and they freak out, because teachers just have to freak out when they see anything fun in school. I shouldn't have said that like that. But I had a Hypno in my Pokewalker, and like all Pokewalkers of all time, I lost my Pokewalker, which means I lost my Hypno. Maybe Hypno and Swalot is the beginning of some crazy team as I completely trample over what I originally billed as the main event to tell some story from who knows how long ago about a Hypno that's out there somewhere. Probably not, because the Pokewalker ran out of battery. I don't want to become sad about this. Hypno, wherever you are, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And with that being said, GG's to the opponents. There were 2. Thank you for watching. And I will see you next time. Can't say that for my Hypno.